Hey all, it's Zers. Welcome back to the Advent Transport Raid, where we turns out we just blow up a little bit of supplies because our Overwatch shot sucked. Well, that happens sometimes. I ain't too happy about that, but, you know, no use crying over spilled blood, so let's just keep moving and see what else this mission has in store for us. My guess, something unpleasant. Well, let's find out what that something is before too long, shall we? Let's shall. I think Goddess needs to take an opportunity to reload this cannon of hers. Just a wee bit low on ammo, so I'm gonna wait before I advance here. Again, no rush on this kind of mission. There is no timer. It's just us efficiently taking down the opposition. No sweat. Reload, bro. Reload. So I need you to do. All right. Gypsy's doing fine. She's gonna hold down the fort, I think, up front.
Here I come.
Don't really want to trigger anything new right now, since I have folks out in the open who just reloaded, but I will at least set up some overwatches to keep us safe. We'll settle up a nice concave. We blew up a lot of the cover that was available here. This is an invisible tree. This is a mystery murder tree. So is that one. Apparently it does not exist. So we're going to leave that in as an artifact and call it a day. We're going to make our way over here. This is a lot of full cover behind this transport type thingy, whatever it may actually be. So we'll be able to take a good position against enemies that way. So yay, that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Can you grapple up? No, T2 on grapple. Let's just reload the gun. There, Wolf. Just reload that. I don't have long watch anyway, so it'll be alright. Gypsy, Overwatch. Where's Mary? Mary's a little closer.
Whatever you say.
I do indeed say move up. So Overwatch here.
Affirmative, covering
and Seraph can... This is not a free reload, yeah. Seraph can reload while we've got it. Always helps on a machine gun of that small a clip size. What's up with you? Yeah, Overwatch the pistol.
Overwatch.
Okay, so far so good. So now we can probably start heading toward cover. Just not necessarily all the way. So hopefully I won't trigger anything new here. Till we get behind transport. Looks like we're good on that. And we're gonna keep moving this way then.
No problem.
No sense rushing. Get to where a good position is. We can get behind that, all that tasty full cover. Even Sarah can even do it now, so I guess that's good enough for me. Where is the rest of our specialist crew? Gonna carry up the back here. Keep blue moving, keep overwatching. Like I said, time limits are not a thing. It's no longer a thing, rather, on this mission. So let's just keep going and get this one clean. Where's Wolf? We'll get back here.
Okay, I'll go.
I may use the grapple to get him up on the watchtower. I may not, honestly. There we go, that's fine. Alright, and let's overwatch. Oh, I mean, there could be something here. And the map does go pretty much just the edge here. I doubt there's another pack there. There's probably two up in that direction, though. So yeah, let's overwatch all and call it a day there.
Come get some.
We're not hearing any oral cues as to where the aliens are coming from. This is a dropship business. We can go through the middle. Alright, I gotta make sure not to blow up these supplies. Obviously, I don't have a firefight near the supplies, but I don't even have much choice. Yeah, this is not lootable now. This is don't blow it up and you'll get it after the mission kind of supplies. Alright, no biggie. Magic tree shouldn't be relied upon, so we'll rely upon other things. We didn't see anything moving back this way, did we? No, we did not. We can move the fight past these supplies. It'd probably be better off. Let me get... I don't want to necessarily trigger something in a bad way, though. I still have a lot of folks that are out of cover for the moment. So let me just get back here. Not any further in than Gypsy is already. So we're clear on any kind of movement. I don't think putting up Wolf in that that sniper roost is a good idea at this point. Just because of the way squad sight works. Better keep him over here. Okay. Unless we see an engagement. Then we can always just tip him back and we'll be alright. That's always a thing that we can do. Mary, come up here.
I'm going.
Goddess do pretty much more the same.
Heading out.
And we will overwatch all. And we got a pack. A little sooner than anticipated, but that's why I'm glad I didn't move up any further. Another miss. Two missed overwatches. That Muton just like walking like a boss. There's a stock miss. He took basically... Who took one damage? Was it the Muton or someone else? No, the Muton, alright. Yeah, whoa, whoa. Yeah, whoa, whoa. And more overwatches. Again, another miss. Wolf's got the pistol. We got 1 damage with 2 armor because none of our Overwatches hit. And we got Mary dropping the fireworks. And another miss. Yeah, our Overwatches are not exactly on point. This is not filling me with a great amount of confidence related to our ability to hit these enemies now. However, Muton is kind of out in the open. He's taking a book out of the XCOM 1 Muton Tactics School of sit in the open, they'll probably not kill you. Which is obviously wrong, as we've proved time and time again, but ain't stopping him. Let's get... Yeah, we got to get some people up here, because obviously we're blocking each other's movements, so this is in no way a good thing. What's important? Important is Seraph getting a shred on this Muton and someone else dropping the said Muton. So this is going to be relatively simplistic, provided I don't trigger yet another pack. Let me get Seraph up here, though, so he can get pretty close, and I want this shred to hit. I don't want to have to rely on a grenade for the shred to hit. Fuck. So this is exactly what I wanted not to happen. And it just did! So now we are screwed again. Okay, so that's really unfortunate. The last pack happened to be there as that one patrolled into us, so woe is me. Problem is also now we're covered by 90 degrees and we have even fewer options to do what we need to. Q Wolf to grapple up. I mean, we could do lightning hands, you know, shot, face off, and all that other good stuff. It's just, you know, we're not going to really get much opportunity for this. Ah, Jesus. Okay, so this really just went to hell in a handbasket, and Seraph may not have a good place to retreat to. I'm worried about this dude, because I'm not sure what he does, and he's just going to get pretty much whatever he wants out of us right now. And this is highly explosive. I got to stay away from that. I could go to Magic Tree here, but that Magic Tree is probably not a great thing. I mean, I can get really good damage and a really good spread out here, not destroying the explosives or the precious items here. But can I have the range on this? I have maybe 3 tiles extra range. If I go all the way back by the tree here, this is not going to be, this is like 7 tiles. So I'm not going to have the shot I need. Wow, what a place for that pack. I was about to not say anything. I was about to say, like, you know what? This will be annoying if there's another pack here. And I freaking had to move them up, didn't I? Alright, well, shit balls. Alright, Wolf. I want to kind of get him high ground. If we're going to make a tactical retreat here, we're going to have to retreat to somewhere. Retreat to. I mean, I didn't think this was going to be a good position for him. I still don't think it necessarily will be. Oh, is this cover? I need something with cover. Doesn't look like this. Oh, this is cover. This is definitely cover. These are not, I don't think, but this definitely is. So let me get Wolf up here. And we'll just use him as fire support. And if he needs to drop down, I don't want necessarily to have that thing come around on me. This way I can still drop the Muton 100%. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Alright. That's a lot better than we were sitting at a second ago. Remember, this ugly bastard probably has pretty decent movement. And likely, I mean, is Haywire immune? So that's not so good. The good thing about Mary is I think she can still drop the grenade where I want it to right there. So let me get... Not her. Yeah, Mary's gonna go here. We have to drop the Muton. That's key. I'm gonna drop his armor, and the acid grenade is gonna help us with that. Now, I had a shot here where it was perfect, and I'm not gonna say no to it. There we go. That's exactly what I want. I want to get the acid up, get the sectoid freaking out from the acid, and I want the armor gone. Let me do that.
For a surprise!
Surprise! Snake ladies are going to be a bitch, but at least we have the medikits to get rid of the nasty effects. Very good. So, a low explosive option to mitigate the risk that we're going to blow up that. Okay, problem is with this thing, the Archon, and the 2 snake ladies. This is going to get a lot worse. It's going to be an easy pack, and then it turned into a bad one. I mean, for obvious reasons. This is not a simple matter to deal with now, but I think we can actually do a tactical retreat and still be okay. Because Wolf can definitely drop the sectoid, and if we can get this Gunesh Wolf to drop the Muton, we'd be alright. We need to pitch a Mimic Beacon, we will. But I'm hoping I can get this kill without doing so. How's this looking? 44, 67. That's actually pretty freaking good. Let me get around here then. I mean, I want to be right next to the explosive canister, obviously, but I don't think I have much of a choice. And this keeps me out of range of the worst of it, I think. Let me get that shot in. Take a 67. I think that's a good shot. Let's take it. No, this time the whole Saint Mojo isn't there. It's okay. Did you get a hair trigger or no? You didn't get a hair trigger. I don't think she's not using Angry Goddess, you know, she's using a basic shotgun, so even that luck wasn't gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna pull out pretty much back here, I think. See if Goddess can drop this guy. Because I want to use the Mimic Beacon if I can. I want the Archon and the other stuff to focus on that. Another 67. How do we feel about that? Do we feel good? Do we feel good? I think I feel good. Goddess, make me feel good. Show me something good. Yeah. Alright, very nice.
That's right.
Show me that you like me. Alright, we're gonna have to probably drop the Mimic Beacon now that I really think about it. Just because Seraph is in a shit position. He's gonna get his ass flanked here, like no matter what I do. Wow, he really got strung out. Alright, Wolf, drop the sectoid real quick so they don't have vision on us. You have 95. Did you have 100% a second ago? What the hell happened with you? Alright, you know, whatever. Just drop him. That sounds like a dead sectoid. It is a dead sectoid.
That's it.
Only good sectoid's a dead sectoid. Alright, so we're going to set up the Mimic Beacon to get Seraph kind of out of here. But there's no guarantee that the Snake Ladies won't go after him regardless. Mimic Beacon is not 100%. But we can set the Mimic Beacon right up there and have them go after it and force them to kind of commit a little bit at least. We pull Seraph back to this half cover. It's not going to be great, but at least we'll be able to do something. Let me give the Mimic Beacon an obvious range of these things. Yeah, and then we can kind of focus on what the hell we want to do with this, because this is going to get messy. I said Mimic Beacon, please. Thank you. What the Archon's going to do. It's going to be interesting. So I have this thing, man. So I have this thing. Alright, Seraph, get your ass in the best place to not get flanked to hell is probably here. This is better, but he's going to be in range of too many things, too much vision. This will keep him away from everything. We won't know what the enemies do, but at least they may cheat up in a dumb way. Let's go like this and hope to God he doesn't get crit in the face. A shot from, I think, the Snake Lady. Tried to do that to the hologram, which is good. Obviously, it can't grab the hologram. And the hologram's immune to poison, so that's the worst of the danger already averted, which is huge. Okay, this thing is still up for some reason. I think the 6 damage may have been from the Archon. Oh no, or the tail attempt. Yeah, I think the tail attempt was an attempt, straight up.
Nothing we can do now. They're gone.
Mimic Beacon was killed, that's fine, but that's the play. Nothing we could do now, they're gone. Of course, the freaking Mimic Beacon, you jackass. Who said that? Who said that? Who's ruining my troops' morale for no good reason? Inquiring minds want to know. So we don't have a battle scanner, we have scanning protocols. We're still flying a little bit blind here. Frustrating that Wolf doesn't have an aim on this, but that's alright. Getting Gypsy at the front line is not a bad idea. I do probably need to clear up that Snake Lady's cover a wee bit. So let's take advantage of that, shall we? There's the supplies again. I really don't want to blow them up. I really, really, really don't. This would be in the supply destruction range. That's not supply destruction range. That's okay. This is still safer. I just don't want to set that frickin' truck on fire. They're forcing me into these firefights next to the supplies. Not exactly keen on that. Got us to aim on what? She may be useful for the guaranteed damage. I probably will keep her there to take that shot. Seraph, in his infinite wisdom of getting into bad positions, may scoot around here and see if we need to lock down the Archon with a bit of suppression. No eyes on the Archon from here. We have eyes on that Snake Lady. Okay, that Snake Lady is there. So the Archon is still somewhere in this corner, I think. Which is dangerous to say when you're about to send your assault in for it, but, you know, them's the breaks. I think that's going to be a decent corner shot on that. We can suppress that Snake Lady. Wolf should have some aim on something here. Except he don't. He don't indeed. He has aim on that Snake Lady later, but not now. This is proving a slightly less useful position than I had initially anticipated. If he angles out, is he going to have squad sight? Maybe, but that's not a guarantee. Give me a squad sight indicator, game. Give me everything that I ever wanted. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the snake ladies are going to be annoying. They're able to set their own pools of acid and make my day absolute living hell. So let's go and drop this cover down a bit. Avoiding the... No, this is not damage. This is damage. I don't know why the squares aren't highlighting, but I think this is what I need to do in order to make sure she gets caught in the blast.
This is for you!
This is for you!
Let's go. Hello. Je voudrais une face fucking. Alright, very good. So, those supplies are still up, which is huge. I think there's a problem with the squares and the acid volume. There's a little bit of issue with the graphics. Okay, so Goddess has a clean shot. You have combat protocol on both Snack Ladies. You can do 4. So between Goddess and our other specialist, we can drop a Snack Lady. And that is freaking worth it until I figure out where the hell the Archon is. So let me take the 57. That may drop her. And if it doesn't drop her, we'll at least have a position with the combat protocol to deal with this. So take that shot with the Executor, and maybe we'll hit, and if not, combat protocol will seal the deal. There's the miss. It's okay. That gets her into combat protocol range, which is fine. And that's guaranteed damage, so I shouldn't have to worry much. I shouldn't have to worry too much about dodges and grazing and all that other nasty shit. So let's go reload for a moment. You have 3 rounds. Should we aid protocol somebody? Who is in risk? No one really. Everyone's in actual full cover for a change, except for Wolf. But Archon probably won't get that close, so... Yeah, let's go reload the cannon, because I have a feeling you take a lot of Overwatch shots. It may be useful for you, buddy. Not aid, not aid, not aid. Combat protocol. Combat protocol, the dead lady. Go ahead. Graham the Mark II. Worth the price of admission. 4 damage. That's like practically a really low-rolled rifle shot. Or a low-rolled sniper shot. It's really good. So she's a dead Snake Lady now, which is bloody brilliant. So we're going to take the opportunity to reload Gypsy because she's a little shy on rounds. And Overwatch the corner. Yeah. Seraph, we can go ahead and try and suppress the Snake. Probably won't hit you, so that's most likely worth it. Yeah, you already moved, right? You only have 1 action? Yeah, so we got to keep him suppressed. Or her suppressed. It's suppressed. The alien. It's an alien. It's an alien. Alright, and Wolf, I know you don't have long watch, but if the thing comes around, I want you to overwatch with the gun. The big gun. Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy. You didn't trigger overwatch. Blazing pinions. What the hell is this? Okay, this is new. Missed. Okay, so we still have the suppression. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume what Blazing Pinions is an annoying ability that prevents me from standing here without taking constant damage. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Why this massive move didn't trigger Overwatch, I am not entirely certain, but okay. What are your shots? 68. This guy has some serious... You don't have eyes on this for some reason. Oh, you have no rounds. Do you have the autoloader? You don't have the autoloader. Fuck. Alright, so apparently it's a new ability I was not aware of. That's okay. So we can probably do 81. Yeah, he's up there pretty high, isn't he? This may prove problematic. Alright, so 6 to 8 damage, or we could potentially hit 3 to 4 at 83, which is actually better than our sniper rifle. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do this whole thing. We're going to go fire pistol, we're going to lightning hands, or lightning hands, fire pistol. Well, fire pistol, right? Because this is quick draw, right? This is firing pistol, first action, no longer engine turn. So first action. So pistol shot, lightning hands, and we can still face off as well. Even though it'd be a little bit of a waste with the Snake Lady around. It'd be okay. So no more combat protocol, so no more real guaranteed ways to handle this. This guy being all the way up here is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, but okay. I guess that's a mechanic thing. And my guess is I want to get the hell away from the blazing pinions, which is understandable. I don't want to be anywhere near that crap. And this dude can really move. I mean, it's kind of scary. So we may be taking a little bit more damage than I would like at this point. Your gun is 52 because this thing has so much range. So effectively, my assault is rendered more or less worthless on dealing with the Archon. That's just freaking cute, isn't it? So we're going to have to get some luck on some of our shots here. Otherwise, we're going to be going down pretty hard. And we're all flanked except for Wolf. Okay. Well, oh yeah, I was about to say Seraph has Hollow, doesn't he? But Seraph, unfortunately, is out of rounds. And if we keep him here, he is absolutely boned. Because he's going to get Blazing Pinioned. I'm not sure what attempted to hit him before, but we'll call it a draw. This is not flankable by the Snake Lady in an easy way. She's all the way back here. Okay, well, new enemy, new ideas. So I can't hollow. I can't really improve odds. I can probably get Gypsy up closer to this bastard. Where are you actually hovering, you little dirty git? All right, now I have to zoom out because I'm not sure. Okay, he's right. He's kind of positioned. I was going to guess as to where this guy's positioned. I'm guessing he's kind of hovering in that direction. Gypsy's actually already pretty close to him, so I don't know if she's going to get any better. And he likely has high ground on me, too, which is not cool. Damn. This is problematic. Can I launch a frag in that direction? No, frags are limited by the earth. Wait, do you not have a free reload either? Who has her gun? Oh, shoot. Darkstar has her gun, so you didn't have a free reload. Crap! Alright, so this is really not going according to plan. Holy hell. Let's get... And that thing does a lot of damage. It did like 8 damage to a soldier before, so that was really not cool. Let me get Gunesh right around here. It's probably the safest backup cover we can get to. Goddess can get back here, which is fine. Alright, yeah, we're going to have a little bit of trouble with this.
What's over there?
Alright, so that's a shot. Seraph's got to get out, but the question is where to. This is corner cover, but it's not a lot of good cover. And this lets the Snake Lady get at him. This probably lets Snake Lady not get at him, but is a little riskier for flanking. But I think I'm going to get flanked no matter what I do at this point by this ugly bastard. And I don't want to sit in Blazing Pinion range for obvious reasons, so let me get out of there. I don't know what it is, but I see a ground effect when I know a ground effect when I see one. I've played too many MMOs and other things to not know to get the hell out of the way of that. You have to reload. Unfortunately, that's all you're going to be able to do with your turn, Seraph, so let's hope you stay upright after this is coming. Alright, so Gypsy. Yeah, we're also trying to stay out of Snake Lady territory, which is not cool. This is apparently not flanked. This is flanked. So he's kind of roughly oriented here then, I guess, if that's not flanked from him. Gosh, the odds. These odds are horrible. If I had that hollow, I would adore that hollow from Seraph, but it's really not happening. Oh, great. Now you see Snake Lady. I did not need that on my conscience. Okay, and she also now has a less chance to hit him. Alright, yeah, the orientation on this is a little bizarre. Let's get Mary. Are you in Blazing Pinion as well? Mary's not in Blazing Pinion range. So she's one of the few that can actually reload and keep taking shots at this thing. Alright, I think she's going to have to do that. She's the one blast padding, so I kind of trust her to do some work
Locked and loaded.
for tanking. She can also suppress the guy. That may be a really good thing to do. Goddess is going to come out here. She'll still have eyes on this thing. Sorry, it's so difficult to see this with how high he's flying. Yeah, this is fine.
Sure thing.
Alright, good. I think that's a good idea. Now, at 2 of these bastards on the first time we see them. That's a little unfair, but alright, whatever. Okay, so we'll probably rely on the suppression and some dumb luck to try and survive this. I'm not sure how the Snake Lady sees her. That's really, really far, in my opinion. She's going to try to snake grab this thing, isn't she? I can't say things. Alright, lightning hands, pistol shot. Let's get this going. Wolf, I need you to really start connecting hard here. 3 damage, not bad. The problem with if we don't kill the thing, it may also go into that. Okay, he barely took any damage, he already frenzied, so. Alright, I didn't do anything wrong there technically, I'm just not happy about it. So that's not a lot of damage. Keep the face off roll. I'm gonna have to suppress that thing, I think, with Mary. That's good. So, Wolf has shot every single one of his shots, which is good. That's 9 damage, which is really, really nice. More we could have done with a sniper rifle, honestly. And now we get to the point where we have trouble hitting this thing. So everything here is going to be coin flip. Well, basically around a coin flip. I mean, 5% one way or the other is really not going to make much of a difference. I'm assuming it's a miss. Yeah, it's a miss. I just keep unloading rounds of this thing. I mean, otherwise it's going to just take me apart. Gunesh, yeah, we have no real options here save taking shots. Did you move already? I think everyone moved to cover. Yeah, everyone moved to cover, so. Alright, buddy. Let's take that shot, I guess. More or less coin flip. Hey, there's 5 damage, not bad. So it's pretty low. Pretty low. But unless Goddess hits a decent roll here, we may still be up the creek. Oh, there's the coin flip. Let's go. Dodge, graze. So that was a hit. But it dodged, which is frustrating. We're going to have to rely on Mary to suppress this thing. And hopefully prevent it from doing even more damage to us, because it is enraged right now. Oh god, what the hell? Oh, it's got AoE, don't it? Oh, and now he's pissed. This is not good. This is really not good. Oh, there's a miss.
I'm pinned down here. At least we know where they are.
Holy shit, that was scary. What are you doing? Okay, so she's giving him some snaky love, which is not cool. Alright, so bound 2 damage is not cool. But now I think we can survive this. That was... Alright, so this has AoE effect.
Getting close here.
And there goes the rest of the supplies. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's not good. I have like 1 supply crate still up. I'm gonna get nothing out of this mission, save a couple black eyes. No, there's still a little more supplies down there. We may get something out of it yet. Holy shit, I'm so glad he missed that, because Mary could have been biting it. It looks like it's got an explosive radius of around 3 tiles or so. Like, this is where it came down, right? Just to figure this out. And it's got like about 1 or 2 tiles, so we can't really keep them that close. But them, I mean these horrible monstrosities. I like how his gremlin is still there, which is hilarious. Alright, but we have to deal with that snake lady quickly, otherwise she's gonna not let him go in a creepy way. Alright, so Wolf is stuck. He can't actually fire because he's bound. That's fine. So we're gonna have to get Gypsy to handle this from close range. She may be able to chop the snake lady, but it's not a guarantee. Who's gonna drop this guy? Wolf, what do you see from your tower? Just this guy. Okay, you know, drop this guy then. It's okay. Wait, can you grapple somewhere else that might be useful? Answer, definitely a resounding no. So just take the shot. 98%. This could still miss, but he's got nothing else to shoot at, so you know what? Okay, excellent. That'll stop getting Mary being pinned there. She did get a little shot up there, so she's going to be taking a break. But again, it's another opportunity for our other soldiers to get some experience. I think we can drop the Snake Lady now. We can do guaranteed damage to make her drop Gunesh. And I think with all the close range stuff we're going to have, this should be more or less deal-withable. Let's see. Yeah, let's get Seraph up here. I'm going to rely on his hollow to make this a little simpler as well. And guarantee some murder. Gypsy has a trouble getting to there, I think. Now, she'll have a shotgun shot from here, potentially. This is apparently flanked. Not sure why, but it's flanked. That's flanked. Maybe because it doesn't exist anymore. This is not flanked, but you still have eyes on the Snake Lady. So let's see how good her aim is from up close. And if we can add 10% with the hollow, then we'll be able to drop the Snake Lady and call it a day, effectively. So we got 59. Because she probably still has cover from her regardless. So what's the slash look like? 91. With a hollow, I think hollow applies to slashes? Don't quote me on that, but it would make sort of sense to help you guide your sword arm. So we definitely want Seraph to take a shot. Alright, let's get Seraph to take his shot. We can get Mary to suppress this thing if need be. Yeah, let's get Seraph to take a shot. Get hollow up on this thing. Yep, 51%. This may even connect, so who knows. The idea here is to get the hollow. There's the 2 miss. Oh, we even had a stock on there. Okay, so we had a stock there as well. That's fine. Alright, so Gunesh gets double moves after getting bound. Yeah, he does get double moves for getting bound, so that's okay. Now, do we have a better aim on... Yeah, we have 100% on the slash. Okay, great. She can still dodge this, mind you. She can still dodge this, but we have 100% shots on a lot of people. I'm relatively confident we can get her down. Emphasis on the relatively. I'm not 100% confident because Snake Ladies have a lot of built-in dodge. But this is looking better already. So let me get Wolf. No, he's point blanked. Let's get Gypsy over here. If she can get the slash off the way I want her to, with basically what it's telling me 100%, yeah, that's good. That way it's guaranteeing a slash. That's a good use of that ability. And we'll have cover from her regardless. So that's a really good aggressive move. Gypsy, can you drop this Sneck for me, please? Dead Sneck, the Blade Master, taking the toll. Please tell me that's it.
You want some more?
No, I want this mission to be over.
Status confirmed.
Oh shit, okay.
Hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Okay.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So Death Dance, it was a bit of a dance with death, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little scary at times, but we're okay. We're okay. And that's what matters, we're okay. Damn, alright. We'll see how many supplies we actually got out of this, because that's another matter. Those Archons, not a joke. Not a joke at all. We got 2 of them on that mission, holy hell. But now we know most under fire mid beacon decoy. I don't know, I gotta say, those blazing pinions or whatever the hell they are, they hit a lot. And they hurt a lot, and they have a bigger explosive radius than I expected. Unfortunately, they also cost us some of our supplies, which is not good. Luckily, we had that flying truck of doom to shield us a little bit from the worst of the onslaught. If we took that face first, I think we may have been in a little bit of trouble, honestly. We may have been in a little bit of trouble. Yeehaw! Alright, back to base. What's the damage? We definitely took some damage here. Basic wounds, which is nice, because Mary could have easily rolled a Gravely on that. So that's alright. We got some promotions, which is awesome. Gypsy. What do we got? Blade Master, I think Shadow Steps. She's not even going Phantom. So Shadow Steps a no-brainer. Avoid Overwatch, murder things, profit. That's pretty much how this is going to go. So Shadow Step. This is the avoiding Overwatch. Yeah, there we go. Bingo. Alright, good. Shadow Step is cool. And Shadow Wolf got a promotion. What do we got? Steady Hands. If you did not move last turn, gain 10 aim and 10 crit. Okay. Or Hunkered Down confers 20 aim to the first shot on the following turn. Okay, if we're looking at the Gunslinger path, and we're looking at the Sharpshooter path, I think these two should be flipped, honestly. Because Steady Hands, I mean, it's good. Yet neither of these are real massive kind of game winners, I think. Yeah, it doubles down on that, but on the other hand, if we're moving aggressively and we don't move and we still have enemies up, this I think will be more useful because it's not just the first shot. Because aim doesn't really synergize well with a pistol either. I mean, we can move into an aggressive position, hunker, and then take the 20 aim bonus shot, but it's only the first shot, and everything else doesn't have that bonus, so it's really not as useful. Steady Hands, though, if we move in, take a couple shots or whatever, or even move in and hunker, and then next round we have 10 aim on 3 shots versus 20 aim on only 1. I think Steady Hands is still better, but I don't know. I gotta think about that one. That's a bunch of weird promotions. I don't think they're in the right place, in my humble opinion. We got Elerium Core. We got 3 Elerium Cores. Goddamn. And hopefully some supplies. 116. Okay, so even after the exploded supplies, we got a little bit of something, and that's always nice. Archon Autopsy, an aesthetically impressive specimen. I don't know. They're pretty freaking creepy. The in horrors of melding organic tissue, the inner works of machine well disguised here. Okay, the unique melee weapon deployed creature can completely into our rangers. Oh, sweet. New sword? Hell yeah. Why's my voice going lower when I'm excited? Yeah. Alright. How much damage do we get on folks? 4, 6, and 7. So, unfortunately, 3 of our main operators are out, but our backup operators are doing fine. Wolf took very little damage. He just got some love from a Sneck lady, so 4 days is okay to recover from the mental horrors of that one. Alright, cool. So how much money do we have supply-wise? And then I'll decide what to do with it. 215. So we could potentially go back to HQ and get ourselves another NG, which would go a long way to getting this power coil down, keeping the healing up, and just kind of generally making my life easier. So I'll probably do that, but I will do that next time. I'm going to take a nice stiff rest, relaxation, and possibly a motivating beverage after a mission like that.
They're going up against, but Having the commander back is a bigger confidence boost than any speech.
Thank you, Bradford, and I will see you all next time after that Bradford so nice compliment. Take care till then.